Hey riders, Alano Rider here. So in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you on a little ride I call Tascosa. It'll go through the Canadian River Basin and up by Boys Ranch and stuff like that. I'll give you some turn-by-turn navigation, I guess, so to speak, and do some highlight reels. So with that said, let's get started. Okay, so this is what I call the Tascosa Ride, or the Tascosa Trail. Native Americans used to hunt this area, hunt bison in this area. And I'll explain later why it's called Tascosa Trail. But if you look there at the left, there's a couple of plateaus. On one of those plateaus, there's a fence around it, a metal fence. And Stanley Marsh, who's a eccentric wealthy man here, or was, he has passed away. A little bit of controversy around him as well, but he was an artist, or he commissioned a lot of art stuff, and supposedly, I've never seen it myself, if you're there at a certain time at sunrise, it'll look like the top of that plateau is floating above the rest of it. But I don't know, I've never seen it before, but that's what they say. Right now I'm going north on Tascosa Road, aka FM 1061. A lot of rolling hills in this area, some grassy plains as well. We've got some long sweeping curves and S-curves, a few tighter ones as you go down into the Canadian River Basin, but nothing crazy, nothing like, of course I've never rode the Twisted Sisters down in South Texas or the Hill Country or the Dragon Tail or anything like that, but pretty basic S curves, but there are some curves. It's not completely straight on this stretch of road. Traffic wise, it can be a little heavy. A lot of people coming from back home from Colorado go through this area. There are some trucks. It used to be a pretty dangerous stretch of road. However, they have put in a few passing lanes, which you see here, and it's made it much safer. So, you know, as far as the view, it's just a nice, easy ride. A lot of fun down Tascosa Road with the curves that are there, and you can just really put in your headphones and enjoy the music. So, in fact, as we finish this road, I'll leave you in listening to some music. Okay, as we come to the end of Tascosa Road, you're going to notice that rock formation or hill formation. Rumor has it, I don't know if it's true or not, that some of these formations in this area gave inspirations for some of the formations in the Cars movie, where they look like Cadillacs and stuff like that. I don't know, I can see the resemblance, but you know, I don't know if that's true or not. Here I am crossing the Canadian River. And then right after the Canadian River, there'll be a rest stop on the left-hand side. Sometimes I stop there. I did not stop there this time. I stopped at the entrance to Cal Farleys Boys Ranch. Reason I stopped here is there's some historical markers I wanted to show you guys. One being about the blue, it's a blue highway. Also Old Tascosa that starts the Tascosa Trail, ghost town. The LS Ranch, which is close by, and then the county marker as well. There'll be a placard about Cal Farleys Boys Ranch, how he bought the land and turned it, Old Tascosa, into a Boys Ranch. Actually, down there's Boys Ranch or Old Tascosa. I didn't make it down this time, but I probably will. Maybe I'll document that later and get it up on a video. So go back north on 385. You'll see some hill formations again. The traffic is a little bit lighter than Tascosa Road is. You lose the traffic going from Boys Ranch to Amarillo. Now you just have the Colorado and New Mexico people, or people coming back from that area. There's a rock foundation or formation now. You got some long S curves, some hills up and down. It's nice plain or grassy plains scenery. Really easy just to listen to the music and follow the road. In fact, well, again, I'll leave you with some music as we finish this part of the ride. Okay, and then we start pulling into Channing, Texas. Channing, Texas is just a small town up here in the Panhandle. We will turn right, which is east on Texas 354. Texas 354 is just a two-lane highway. Traffic is very, very light. Not much there at all. There is room to pass, and no passing lanes per se, but the highway does open up where you can pass if it's clear, like there. Long S curves. You'll see some plateaus, windmills, ranches. You will come up to a point where you have to slow down to cross some railroad tracks. And then after those railroad tracks, it is long and straight. So at that point, I just really get in the music. So get in the music and we'll finish this part of the ride. Okay, as we're coming in to Texas 354, we get to a point called Four-Way in this area. We'll end up making a right and entering the Interstate 287. This is a much larger highway or interstate. Traffic, you know, it's not too bad. There'll be a little bit of traffic. There will be some 18-wheelers and whatnot. A little after you get on the highway, there's a rest stop, and then McMaster's that we just went through. Bridges, few long S-turns, plateaus, your typical panhandle scenery. But look at that sky. Blue, blue, blue. There are beautiful sunsets and sunrises in this area. We'll cross the Canadian River here in a little bit, and then we'll be back in Amarillo.
Out on these plains where the tumbleweeds grow, under the sky where the stars take control, moon's like a beacon in the midnight blue, whispering secrets that are only for you. The coyotes howl and the crickets sing, songs of the west where the wild hearts cling. Mountains in the distance casting shadows along. Here in this land where we all belong. Under the Texas sky where the freedom reigns, stars tell stories of endless plains. In every sparkle and every glow, there's a part of Texas you ought to know. Amarillo to the Rio Grande, every dusty trail, every stretch of land. The river runs wild with tales untold, cowboys and dreamers of hearts so bold. Out here the wind carries dreams afar, across the deserts beneath the stars.
All right, I hope y'all enjoyed that. Hope y'all check out that ride. If you're from the area or if you find yourself in this area, checking it out, it's a good ride. And here's my rating for that ride. Brother. 4 out of 5 brothers on that one. Could have a little bit more bends, but that's pretty typical for around here. I'm saving that 5 rating for somewhere I go that's just is awesome. But I really do enjoy that ride, so 4 out of 5 ain't bad. Want to give a shout out to my buddy Daniel. He recently went to see his family in Minnesota and got me this shirt from Fairball Harley-Davidson. So I appreciate you. Guys, as far as my next video, I think I'm going to do a little Christmas shout out, show you my my grandson's Christmas gift I'm pretty proud of. I thought it was pretty cute. So I'll put that probably into the day Christmas, maybe get some pictures with him with it, so and show you the things I did to it. Man, if you like this video, you want to see some of my other rides, please hit subscribe and like. That would be awesome. I would appreciate it. As far as my next video, what I think I'm going to do is actually it's going to be a little bit of a combination of 2 rides. Me and my son make the Lookout ride a lot. You may have heard me talk about the Lookout, but actually we went to Lookout and then we went around to Silverton and back through Caprock Canyon. So it's going to be both. I hope y'all enjoy that. I hope y'all tune in for that. Like I said, hit subscribe. Until next time, y'all ride safe and hope to see you out on the road.